arm. Other things, going to the groin. If the groin, it's not our preference, especially for access because it's dirty. We usually prefer going up the neck or the chest. But if we need to go to the groin, there's also vessels, arteries, nerves. And the same thing, the vessels run and perfuse the legs. And any line that you float has always a risk of having clots thrown out, or having compromise for that circulation. Next one is, currently he is on sedation and maintenance protocol. We're giving him fentanyl, which is an opioid to keep him comfortable.
What is the name?
Fentanyl, Fentanil. And he's also getting propofol. Michael Jackson juice. That's what I thought. Yeah, people relate, you know. Yeah. So that's gonna keep him calm, because the worst thing you could do is having someone fight the breathing machine. And he needs to get some rest. You know.
And he's probably tired. He works a lot of hours.
He's tired. He's stressed out. He has a lot of injuries. So the machine currently is going to be breathing for him at this point. Once he does a lot more, we're trying to decrease the support. We're going to be trying to decrease the ventilatory support, so until he can breathe on his own, and until he looks good, then that's the time when we start planning to get the tube out. But for now, we want to keep him sedated and comfortable.
Absolutely.
Okay? And then intubation, mechanical ventilation, that's what he's getting right now. I'll just leave that one.
Intubation?
Intubation. He's already intubated.
Okay.
And,
that's the mechanical
yes.
breathing.
Oh, okay.
And next one is a bronchoscopy. Sometimes you have mucus on your lungs that can build up, and if this mucus actually plugs up a whole lobe, nothing's going to pass for air. So occasionally we put a scope in, take a picture. If we see a mucus plug, we irrigate it, try to suction it, get it out, help the lungs ventilate better, get some air back and forth. And there's always risk to any procedure, so that one is that risk of any bronchial injury, meaning airway injuries. And last one is a chest tube insertion, which he currently has. So he has a tube outside his lungs, which is basically draining out all the fluid, all the air, so his lungs can be expanded. Just in case, if we need to place another one, I'm going to get this consent. Most of the time, we just have one chest tube, and then once they do well, we start planning to take it out. But for people with multiple traumas, we always like to get this consent just in case anything happens emergently, and we can go ahead and place it.
Absolutely.
So, risk of that procedure, any injury to lung tissue, some pain over your ribs because your nerves come out here.
So the risk are injury to the lungs?
To the lungs, bleeding, and as always, infection, and as always, and pain. And it can compromise your breathing as well as it can help you. Currently, he has one chest tube, which is helping him right now.
Is the chest tube is actually inserted into a lung?
Yeah. You take a knife, shove it down the rib space, and then put the tube outside the lung, so the lung can re-expand, because sometimes if you get an injury from multiple rib fractures, you puncture and air gets into that space and collapses the lung. So you need to take it out so the lung can be expanded. Okay? Okay, let me just start writing here. Oh, no, today's Saturday, so
Do you want something hard to write on?
I'm good. I'm always right on.
Okay.
That's fine.